Yo, welcome to Let's Be Real, everyone. Your host, Joe Mambu.
Stooks. Boy, Sean up in here.
Word up here with my boy Sean, you know what I'm saying? It's only us two today, you know.
Yeah.
You know, QB said he has some meeting, I don't know, maybe a drug deal going wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Sherman got a new girlfriend, so he probably just eating box.
Straight box.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the show got to go on. So, you know, I'm always glad to have my dude Sean come on. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some stuff that we actually want to talk about, not the bullshit that the other two gave me to talk about. But this episode is episode 40. And this episode is called Intriguing because the two topics that we're going to talk about is a bit intriguing. We're talking about the Jets and that trade to the Colts. Where they gave up a numerous amount of picks just to move 3 spots up. Stupid as hell. But, you know, whatever. The Jets feel like within the top 3, there's a quarterback that, you know, they want. Maybe they're going after the run back, Saquon Barkley. You don't even know. But we'll see. Yeah. And then also, the regular season is just about done. The playoffs are starting. You know,
a few weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks. You know what I mean? And you know, everybody was talking about Lonzo Ball and Ben Simmons. You know, it was a redshirt freshman, but even Donovan Mitchell. But what happened to the first overall pick? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't even know if he even exists anymore. It's like, it's that bad right about it.
Yeah, you know, I seen him in a couple interviews. You know, there's a video of him on YouTube shooting, but you just don't know. You don't know what's going on with him. You don't know his future. But let's talk about the Jets thing, the Jets trade first. So the Jets probably about a week ago made some trades. They were number 6 initially, traded up to the number 3 spot, for obviously a position that they desperately need because Hackenberg and whatever bum they got ain't cut out to be it.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, not even. They just get him off the payroll. He might be a back. I don't know where he is now. But the Jets made a splash trade to the Colts, who obviously the Colts have Andrew Luck. So they feel even though he's been dealing with injuries for the past 2 seasons, they still feel like
that's their quarterback.
Yeah,
he's not going nowhere.
Understandable. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He's a good quarterback.
Definitely good. He's still young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take some time.
Not giving up on him just yet.
Yeah,
that's basically what the situation is.
I wouldn't give. And then you got to think. So the Colts in return get two second rounders, right? And they get 2 second rounders for 2019. So I look at the Jets. You know, the Colts definitely won that trade because
absolutely.
You think about it, the top 4 picks are probably going to be quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. If you take a look at the draft order, I got the draft order here in the notes. You got Cleveland Browns. God knows they need a quarterback, right?
They need everything, man.
They do.
They need Jesus, Jerusalem.
They
need everything. Them boys went like 0-16.
Yeah, they're bad team. Terrible. Cleveland Browns definitely need a quarterback. You know what I mean? New York Giants. I mean, they're on the cuffs right now, where Eli's 37. You know what I mean? Odell Beckham is getting hit in the back of the head in clubs. So I don't know what's going on with the New York Giants.
A little bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He's trying to be a baller before he accomplishes anything.
That's a bad recipe, man.
Very studded wide receiver, great. You know what I mean. Probably the best wide receiver in the game.
In the game, period.
But you know, you gotta. How you really prove that is in the postseason. You know what I mean. Like if you look at history, like. You know, there's a plethora of wide receivers that's been great in the regular season, but you know, you're not really gonna remember them once it's all
said and done.
When it's all said and done. You know what I mean? Calvin Johnson walked away as stout as he was.
Bro, that man was a beast and a half, man.
I always say I
thought he was the best. Megatron, man, the best, bro.
Yo.
It's just that he was stuck on that team.
The
Lions,
Detroit Lions.
You know, they not doing nothing.
Yeah, they was.
I mean, Matt Stafford is good though. He's a quarterback. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good, but it never panned out.
Nah, it was never enough. You know, never enough. Yeah.
So the Giants got a lot to worry about. They might want to draft another receiver. I do like Sterling Shepard, but more of a slot guy for me.
They have Brandon Marshall too, man.
But he's about the same age as Eli. Like, he's probably 35 right now. So it's like, his production is going to go downhill. You know what I mean? So the Giants got some decisions to make, whether they want to win now. And it's kind of funny to say that with Eli Manning because for the past few seasons, they've been abysmal. But I think Eli would do great grooming a young quarterback. And if you got the second pick, I think you do that. I think you go after a quarterback because why not?
I agree. I mean, he could groom a young quarterback or just not Geno Smith. There's no grooming Geno Smith. Get rid of that man.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. So, he shouldn't even be an NFL player right now.
Nah, man, you probably could take his place. Shit.
But it's one of those things. So the Giants may be looking at a quarterback as well. The Jets, like I said, they have the third pick, right? From Indy. Indy was recently had that pick, traded it to the Jets. Jets going got the quarterback. Most likely, I think Josh Rosen out of UCLA. I think that's who they like. That's who the draft board, the mock draft has the Jets picking. Cleveland Browns again at number 4. Cleveland, they draft so bad they might just get 2 star-studded quarterbacks.
Wait, so they got which pick do they have?
They got number 1 and they got the number 4.
Number 1 and number 4.
Yeah, and then you got the number 5, which is Denver. I don't know what's that guy named Pat Lynch.
Yeah, Pat Lynch.
I don't know. I mean, look, those tall quarterbacks do make it pretty good in the NFL. We just saw what's his name from the Eagles, Nick Foles. When he was gone for a little bit off the Eagles, he came back and carried that team.
Well, he should have never left though.
He should have never left.
Honestly. Yeah. I mean, Wentz was good, but he should have never left.
But this is the thing now, like even though Wentz had them playing excellent,
they got
football,
they got a dilemma on their hands now.
They got a dilemma,
because now they got to figure out if they're gonna have Fultz, or they're gonna, I mean, Foles. If they're gonna have Foles, or they're gonna have him. Wentz, So,
in my opinion, I think Wentz is gonna be the starter. I don't see no reason why it can't. What he did during the regular season can't translate in the postseason if he's that good. I think Foles has more of a pocket presence.
Foles could do it again if he needed to.
He could.
I think he could take him back there, honestly. But I'm not saying that Wentz can't.
That's the thing.
They both can. That's why I say they have a dilemma because both of those quarterbacks are great quarterbacks.
Right now, Wentz could get. I mean, not Wentz. Foles could go anywhere in Philly and get a cheesesteak for free.
Oh yeah,
he the man right now.
He brought them a championship.
Yeah, he the man.
He don't have to pay for nothing.
That's like when Kyrie bought Cleveland a championship. Not LeBron. Nah, but now LeBron helped too. But
the block, if the block didn't happen, the shot wouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I give it to them, even though that was the biggest choke, man. In NBA history, in my opinion. It's not a 4 games in a row, but 3 games in a row when you need one more to close it out.
Yeah, no, you're right, man. And then to round out the top 10 in draft order, you got Tampa Bay 7, Chicago Bears number 8. Now I don't know if they want to continue using that guy. I forgot his name.
Talking about the quarterback?
Yeah, the quarterback. Maybe we'll see. I mean, I think there's better quarterbacks on the draft board than him. San Francisco. San Francisco's not going after a quarterback. They just got Garoppolo.
They don't need one.
Who had the same numbers just as Kaepernick, but because Kaepernick cares about black lives,
he ain't got a
job.
And he deserves a job. And that's what kills me about this, because all these teams that need a quarterback, and you mean that man can't fill that void for you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to give you a call, not a chance.
Not at all. They don't
It makes
care,
absolutely
man.
no sense, man.
What's his name is kind of dealing with, too. The guy who was dealing with him, the safety, Eric Reed.
Yeah.
He's kind of dealing with it, too. He can't get a job.
They blackballed now.
Of course.
And we all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, that's another story.
Can't stand up for black lives if you want to be in that quarterback in the NFL. Just look at Tom Brady. Yeah. Or Uncle Tom Brady, but
Uncle Tom Brady. Wow.
And then number 10 is the Oakland Raiders. Obviously, they have the reincarnation of Brett Favre, Derek Carr. That guy's amazing, man. I thought the Raiders were primed to go deep in the playoffs if he didn't get injured.
Bro, they got the receivers, they got the running backs,
they got it all.
They got the defense. I'm surprised they wasn't better last year.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, he got injured like halfway through the season. I think they ended up 6-10, so they were pretty much done.
Yeah, if he didn't get injured, they probably would have won.
Yeah. Derek Carr's a transcendent player. Yeah,
might have been 10-6 instead of 6-10.
Yeah. So I mean, getting back to the Jets, I mean, there's a plethora quarterbacks. I actually have a list of 10 quarterbacks that who the Jets could pick from. So for me, looking at why the Jets chose to trade up just 3 spots is kind of weird to me. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, those guys can come off the board quickly, the guys you really want. But it's a little weird for me just to move up 3 spots. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't know what the Jets are trying to do, because you can even go as deep as Lamar Jackson, who's like rated within the top 10. You know what I mean? He's not oh my God, net neutrality has hit. Pay? No, whatever. But yeah, there's actually let me take a look.
The Jets, man, they've been in limbo with their franchise for a few years now.
Yeah,
they can't seem to get those players that they really need. You know,
yeah. Well, you look at the Jets; they're kind of like the Knicks, and where the Knicks for some reason can't draft the position that needs to be drafted.
Yeah, how long do we need a point guard on the Knicks?
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like the Jets deal with that that same dilemma.
Yeah, and they fill that void a little bit with a player that's like an underachiever kind of, you know, and they figure that, this might be the chance he needs to get over the hump. Yeah, and then we get a guy like Emmanuel Mudiay. Like, you know.
Yeah, look, I love Mudiay for the fact that he has a lot of potential. Even what's his name out of SMU, Larry Brown, said he was a little bit ahead the curve where John Wall was when.
Who this is Mudiay?
Oh, hold on, let me see. We got some people talking to us. Let's check. Oh, it's Sherman? Oh, okay, let's see. I thought he was eating the box, but he's like
he done.
He done, right? He's like,
he done eating the box.
All right, so let's see. Let's take a look at what Sherman's talking about. But yeah, the thing is the Jets moved up a little bit too much for me. When there's a plethora of quarterback that are pretty good. You have Lamar Jackson. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got.
I think he's probably the best one in that pool.
Oh yeah, man. You know what I mean? Baker Mayfield. You got Sam Darnold. You got Josh Allen out of Wyoming. You got Josh Rosen out of UCLA. Now the Jets want Josh Rosen. That's looks like who they want to go after. That's their guy.
It's not a bad choice.
Not a bad choice. The thing is, I look at teams like USC and UCLA. The one thing you got to think about is these guys playing warm weather. Are they hands big enough to throw the football in cold weather?
Yeah, they can't play in Green Bay in the wintertime or New England in the winter. It's tougher. It's definitely a different kind of ball game.
Yeah, you definitely win.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, you definitely win playoff games in the cold.
It's probably why the Miami Dolphins are the way they are forever.
Yeah, they just can't.
They playing in that Miami Vice Heat. You know what I'm saying? And they get in the playoffs, and it's already fall into the winter. Yeah, it's kind of tough.
So yeah, my thing is like, I don't know about you. I think the Jets. I think they gave up a lot. They mortgaged a lot of their future just to get a guy who's potentially
And potentially means not guaranteed.
Yeah, not guaranteed, to be a franchise QB. But, that's just management. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the smartest management, man. We know this. We know this for a fact. Just like you compared them to the Knicks. Like, they're like the Jets like the Knicks of football.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's what they are, definitely. You know what I mean?
Bad decisions franchise-wide, and for years on end, it's been that way.
Yeah, they because the thing is, you look at the Jets need a lot of help in different positions. You know what I mean? It's just not the quarterback position. Obviously, that's the most glaring one. Yeah. But they need help in multitude of positions on the field, and I just felt like them going all in with this whoever they pick. You know what I mean? It's just, it's tough because now it's like it's a hollow team. You know what I'm saying? Positions you could have filled, like now they're hollow. Especially those 2 second rounds this year.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be bad.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be bad.
You know what I mean? So that's a fact. We got to see. Dak Prescott was what, 4th round pick?
Yeah, 4th round pick.
Look how he turned out.
But see, that's one thing. Like, it don't always matter about like what the player upside is and you know the workouts and everything. It could be a player that's a gym that you know will end up in the 4th round, like Dak Prescott. You know? Like look at Tom Brady when he first came in. You know they didn't think nothing of him.
7th.
Yeah, 7th. You know,
7th round.
7th round. He had no muscles. He still ain't got no muscles. You know, that's just his body type. But it don't take away from his greatness, though, man. That man is tough. He could throw the ball. Like probably best quarterback ever.
But
probably
probably
about it. You know.
Yeah, man. But yeah, you know, I think they just mortgage up their future too much. I'm glad that they finally addressing the one glaring issue. I think they gave up a little bit too much, and that's why I stand. And
I'm with you with that one.
Yeah, man.
I definitely agree.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about is you know, there's a plethora of rookies this season who's having a really good year. Donovan Mitchell, Dylan Brooks, Ben Simmons, even though he's a redshirt freshman, which he definitely taking advantage of that. What's the Laurie Markkinen's plethora. Even Lonzo Ball for his shooting woes. You know
he's still averaging 10, 7, and 7.
Yeah,
right
you know what I'm saying.
That's not easy to do, man.
Not at
Even
all.
for a vet, that's not easy to do.
I don't see Covington doing that. You know
Covington won't do that.
Yeah, he won't do.
He won't do that.
He won't do that. But there's a dude who went number 1 overall, and we all probably forgot about him because of Donovan Mitchell and Ben Simmons and Jason Tatum's. But his name is Markelle Fultz. You know, standout out of Washington, explosive guard, could shoot the ball back then. Don't know what happened.
Nobody knows what happened.
No one happened. They attribute it to him forgetting a shoulder injury or a muscle imbalance.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I don't know what that is.
Yes,
I think it's more psyche than anything.
That's what it is, and they're trying to mask it with the injury, so he had more time to figure out his hitch in the shot.
Yeah. I mean, this video online, you check. I check a couple because I'm interested. Like, you know, I like using Fultz in 2K. He's very explosive. He's fun to use. And to me, he's that's
what they thought he was going to be.
Yeah, that's what they thought he was.
He was going to be.
But I mean, even in the videos, you see like his bounce off the vert is crazy.
He's good. He's good with the bounce and everything. It's just that he got to get that shot down.
He got to get that shot
together. Like, even if your shot is like broken, like say like Alonzo Ball, I think his shot is broken.
Yeah,
but he makes it work sometimes. You know, I've seen like the game against San Antonio. He made it work. You know, he's hitting shots in the clutch.
The crazy thing though, when I watch these videos, I see that he's able, like the hitch in his shot is there. But he's able to take fadeaways and turn around jumpers like,
and it looks
nothing.
like nothing. But when he takes a regular jump shot, that's when you see the hitch. And it looks
it's like awkward. It's like he's thinking, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Like,
but imagine like if he actually is in the game and he's wide open, that shot is off because he's thinking too much. Yeah. That's why he has to get that mental psyche down to basically get that together, man. Because otherwise, he's going to be in situations like that. Yeah. First of all, when he gets back, when he finally comes back, people are going to leave him open all the time.
Of course, they want
you to prove to me that you could hit this jump shot, you know. And until you can, they're gonna leave you wide open. You're a liability, so you're gonna be on the bench and eventually probably out the league. The way the league is going now, it's hard for a point guard that doesn't shoot now to actually, you know.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you,
in the league. Except like it's a few of them, like Rondo, Elfrid Payton.
But yo, Rondo, you don't think Rondo on his way out?
I don't know, man. Rondo still be putting up points, man.
He do, but
as bad as he might shoot, especially from the free throw line, he still puts up points. I went to a game and I saw him like drop like almost 30, and had almost like he had a triple double the game I went to.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so I mean, he still could get it done. It's just that he's not a shooter like the league is, turning into.
Yeah. You know. I mean, it's definitely tough. I feel bad for Markelle Fultz, whatever he's dealing with. They're not really saying, what he's really dealing with is kind of all over the place. Even when I try to look, I try to look online, and, it's just you can't really find an explanation besides muscle imbalance and
that's it.
Something with his shoulder.
I seen him shooting left-hand shots, and it was looking better than his
right hand.
It makes no sense. I can't fathom what's going on right now.
Yeah, so I mean, I want the kid to come back strong. He only played 4 games this entire season.
Yeah, and the free throws is what made him sit out the rest of them.
Yeah. I mean, Brett
to the right, to the left. And it's just when he been hitting the rim, man. Like it's like you can't do that, man. You can't do that.
It reminded me of like his form kind of reminded me of like Chuck Hayes back in the day.
And Chuck Hayes, that was the worst free throw. Yeah, the worst free throw. He would stand on his tippy toes and then stop and then throw the ball with his wrist. Just his wrist only. It's like this is terrible.
It was crazy. He probably caused his line.
Man, it's a plethora of players that actually, they have terrible looking jump shots, but it works for them. Look at Sean Marion. First one on the list that both names. Sean Marion. You got Josh Childress.
Oh my goodness. I forgot about that dude. Terrible jump shots, man. I'm not even too much of a fan of last rookie of the year, Michael Brogdon. He got a little hit.
Yeah, he got a hit to it
too. You know what I'm saying?
But it works for him. It works for him. It wasn't. He became rookie of the year with that hit. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is now the recent thing I read on Fultz is that he actually. Yeah, I hear it too. But the crazy thing that I read from Brett Brown was actually like it's totally up to Fultz if he wants to come back and play these few games. The thing now is though, do you now
mess up the chemistry?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because Ben Simmons is playing pretty well. He might win Rookie of the Year.
It's hard.
It's hard. Donovan Mitchell been making the case.
I think honestly, it should be like a
I'm totally cool with that. Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
I'm totally cool with it.
It's kind of like when you see a player that deserves MVP and another player that deserves MVP, and you kind of torn between who should actually get it.
I mean, you're looking at the eye test, man, and look, Utah was supposed to be a pretty bad squad this year.
And not because of him.
Not because of him, man.
Remember that stretch of games where they won like 11, 12 in a row or something like that? It was all like, he was the head of that. He was the head of that. He was every game going out there dropping 20 plus points.
You're right, man.
That's a rookie carrying.
Yeah, like look at this. All right, so the Jazz is right now. If they was to go to the playoffs, so they're sitting at number 8. They would actually make the playoff. You know what I'm saying? They're ahead of the Nuggets by 1 game. The Nuggets have talent.
It's a close race at the end over there. Remember the Spurs was out of that a few games ago. So they went on like a little winning streak because of LaMarcus out.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So he put them right back in that circle,
But it's definitely tough, man. It's tough to see what Markelle Fultz going through because it's like, he could come back. But I'll look at it like this, like when the Lakers were playing the Magic, and then all of a sudden Stan Van Gundy wanted to thrust Jameer Nelson into the starting spot.
Messed up the chemistry,
and Rayford Alston was balling. Yep. So, a lot of people back then was like, "Oh, Jameer's coming back. It's going to be a crazy." Like the Lakers going to have to worry. It was like, nah, he got to get his sea legs back, man. Yep. So
and he's doing that in the finals now.
Yeah,
it wasn't going to work.
Yeah, it wasn't going to work.
You got to go who's the hot hand. Yeah, pretty much. And Rayford Alston was the hot hand at that point.
He was killing.
Even if you got to have Jameer Nelson come off the bench, I mean, next year he's going to be a starter, no doubt. But I mean, in that moment where you got this guy rolling, you want to win.
So if I'm the Sixers and this kid is what you think he was going to be, because obviously you spent the number 1 on him, you're going to sit him down because Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid is only 22, 23 years old. They sat down. Looks like Joel Embiid is going to play a full season.
Yep.
Barring any freak accident, but he's been balling.
All season.
All season long, playing back-to-backs when that was a question. So I look at it as like, right now, let's take a look. Where are the Sixers are number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4. If they was battling for 8, 9.
Yeah,
you put in Fultz in the kind of bolster. Because I think Fultz, when he gets right, he's going to bolster their offense.
I don't know, man. I think like if they was number 8, I wouldn't even take that chance, man. I would go with what was working for that time to keep me in that playoff race.
Okay.
I think he might, like you said, mess up the chemistry, and then now you fall out of the playoff race. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like at this point, I would rather go with T.J. McConnell than Markelle Fultz.
Yeah.
That man, he ain't got no hitch in his shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and he's been there during the years where the Sixers was really bad. And he's been a stable cog in that wheel.
He's part of the process.
You
gonna put it that way.
He can hoop though.
He can hoop, yeah.
He can hoop. TJ McDonald can hoop, man. So it's you know what? Thinking about it, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't bring Fultz back.
The way I would bring Fultz back in is like I feel like you set out this whole season. You might as well just keep sitting, bro.
Yeah, to me, it's the kind of the Kawhi situation. Why even bring Kawhi back?
Nah, I think that's a different story.
You think so?
I think that's a different story, man. I think if you could get Kawhi back right now, I would take Kawhi back. Kawhi is a seasoned vet at this point in his career.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I would put a seasoned vet in there rather than a rookie that we have no idea what his real upside is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could plug Kawhi back in the Spurs lineup, and I don't think they miss a beat. They don't miss a beat. He knows that system already. Yeah. You know, Markelle Fultz, he don't even know the system. He might know the system from looking at video. Yeah. But
right now, he like the backup QB.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons the starter.
Yeah. Like I've been watching, but, you know, I'm just waiting for my chance to shine or whatever. Yeah. But, you know, if he doesn't get that opportunity, it's pointless to put him in there.
Yeah, that's right. I can see that.
So I'll put Kawhi in there, but not Fultz.
Yeah.
So let him start out next season. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the summer he could get stronger. I mean, a lot of these guys now, these one and done guys, they come in and they completely change their game within that one summer.
It's possible. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
So he might come back, like, you know, he might get his stuff together next year, and now he's ready to go. You know.
And I think if teams, I think from a strategic point, if teams see what Fultz can do right now, like, it will kind of mess up the Sixers for next year. Sixers is number 4 right now. When the season first started, I had them at number 8.
Nobody thought they was going to be this good.
I had them at number 8.
We knew they was going to have, like, you know, they got talent. You know what I'm saying? It's possible they'd make the playoffs, but nobody thought they would be almost at 50 wins.
Listen, man, right now they're a winner of 6 straight. Right now, Joel Embiid yesterday made Karl Anthony Towns look like a dumbass.
Yeah, you know he did a windmill in the game, man. I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
I'm telling you, that
it was the ugliest windmill I ever seen in my life. All right, let's put that out there.
Yeah,
but it was a windmill nonetheless. He's not scared to take that step. You know,
and they got a nice core man with Darko Saric and McDonald, Covington. Now they just gave him his big contract.
He deserved it.
Yeah, he did.
Because he done been part of the process too.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And B. Simmons, I remember Covington going back and forth to the G League, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So it was hard for him to stay in. Now he done got his niche, and you know, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, man. 3-and-D guy, man. If you can't make it in the NBA, just make sure you can hit the 3 ball. Yep. And play defense. Play some defense. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
he could put it on the floor too, though. You know what I mean? He got a little bit of that Trevor Ariza in him where he could put it on the floor. But yeah, folks, I wouldn't, because you can build right now. It was like where the Sixers are at. The Celtics was a few years ago when it was like, whoa, you guys are number 1 in the East.
And we were surprised.
Yeah, you were surprised because even though the Sixers aren't number 1, they're number 4.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I didn't think Joel and Ben Simmons would have done this. You know what I mean? These are guys who were notoriously injury
prone.
And
they're playing at a higher level than you thought they could.
Nobody
thought Ben Simmons was going to be putting up this type, these type of numbers.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I knew he was a passer.
Stat line is crazy.
Yeah, stat line is crazy. And my biggest thing was Embiid. I just didn't see it, man. I didn't see the talent like this.
I knew he had it. Yeah. I just didn't know like at what level he had it.
Yeah.
To me he's exceeded my expectations of what I thought he was gonna do. Because I didn't know he was gonna be as dominant of a center as he was.
Bro.
I thought at one point Jahlil Okafor was better than him. But you know what I'm saying? And Jahlil Okafor, though, you love him, but he's not bad, man. Jahlil Okafor, you give that man a chance. I think he should start in Brooklyn. That's my opinion.
He should. Who they got now? Man, Jared Allen? Afro Samurai?
Get that man out of here, man.
He hustles, though. He hustles. That's what.
Hustle my ass. Get that man out the starting lineup.
Did LeBron dunk on him today?
I mean, who knows?
I know LeBron in town today. Did he dunk on him?
He probably will.
I know LeBron dunked on somebody.
All Jared Allen can do, in my opinion, is dunk.
But he's a rookie, though.
Yeah, he's a rookie. But there's other rookies that can do more than dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he should be a starter over Jahlil Okafor. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean I know they want to, get him some time to, to get his niche in the NBA and, be that center that the Nets want him to be. Yeah. But I feel Jahlil Okafor is more seasoned at this point. And if they really want a chance to win, you put that man in there. I mean, they complain about his defense.
Yeah, they say he got slow foot speed, but DeMarcus ain't fast.
Yeah,
DeMarcus not a fast guy.
DeMarcus don't got to be fast. If you see the way this man balls,
I mean he could put the ball on the floor.
It's a big difference between DeMarcus Cousins and Jahlil Okafor. It's a big difference.
But I'm saying it's like the guy he went number 1, right?
Who
Jahlil?
Was it number 1? Was it number 1?
Number 1 and number 2.
It was between him and Karl Anthony Towns. They was the same draft.
I think calling. Yeah, so he might have been them.
I don't know if the I forget. It might have been the Sixers because they was number one like every year. They was that bad. That's why the process began. You know what I'm saying?
It was like LeBron left the Sixers. Man.
Yeah, it was like basically, and that's when the Cavs was getting the number one pick every damn year, drafting all these dudes, and it worked out for them eventually. Even though aside from Anthony Bennett.
I think that dude like in Europe or something.
Yeah, he got to be a China or something.
He over there with Robert Sacre or something.
Sacre, yeah,
from the Lakers.
Sacre,
yeah,
Robert Sacre is we already know.
I thought he was. You try to give him credit for these energy guys, but yeah, you need to have more. We
gotta chalk it up for what it is, man. Yeah, energy ain't shit. You know, if you can't put the ball in the basket. Man.
Yeah, like Kenneth Faried, man, he got that 4-year, $44 million contract.
And where he doing? He ain't getting no burn on the Nuggets right now.
He ain't getting none after that contract.
Energy
done.
Stuff, that's that energy shit you're talking about. You know, you want to run up and down the court. We can all run up and down the court. That's cardio.
That shit work in college, but in the pros, you got to do a little.
You got to do a little more. Yep.
Yeah, man. But I know this episode was a little bit short, guys. It wasn't as much to talk about today, but I want to thank you for tuning in as well. Thank you for Sean coming through as always.
You already know.
Tomorrow, hopefully, not tomorrow, next week. Hopefully, the whole crew is here, and I want to thank you guys for listening. Yeah. Sherman, don't eat the box, all right? Eat the box after the episode or before the episode. Don't do it during the episode. Yeah. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.